Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Justice for Palestine. Our channel, YouTube channel here is about educating the public about what's happening in Palestine, specifically in Gaza. And we also have, in addition to our YouTube channel, we have Facebook. We are on Facebook. We have Twitter account, TikTok, and many more. So please subscribe to our channels. And this video, I'm just going to talk about some important topic quickly about mass graves. And if you Google mass graves in Gaza, you find many articles, and this is a disturbing topic that a lot of people don't know much about, and the media is not covering in general this topic of mass graves found in Gaza. So if you look at Al Jazeera, aljazeera.com, they talk about Gaza's mass graves, is the truth being told, and they talk about asking for telling us that there are calls for independent inquiry about mounting as more burial sites are found across Gaza. So we can see from this that there are a lot of mass graves being found, dug up, and basically what happens is when the Israeli military goes into Gaza, they end up killing a lot of civilians and they end up burying them in mass graves. So this is one of those war crimes that we need to push the United Nations and humanitarian organizations and human rights organizations like Amnesty and others to investigate further and to discuss more about this. So if you look also here, so this article here from Al Jazeera, this was dated May 11, which is yesterday. Today is May 12, 2024. And just to give a little bit background in case you watch this video a few weeks later from now or a few months later. So basically, this is the ongoing massacres and war crimes happening in Gaza as we can see. So the Israeli military goes into Gaza, and people who talk about October 7 as if everything started on October 7, but as we know that the people of Gaza have been under military siege, air blockade, and land blockade and sea blockade since 2007. So right now there are about 2.2 million people in Gaza. The majority of them are in a very tiny city called Rafah, which is south of Gaza, and we know that Israel continues to launch airstrikes on the Palestinian people every day. If you look at the article here by CNN, they say Israel airstrikes in Gaza leaves dozens of civilians dead. This was article from, I believe it's most recent one here on CNN, and they talk about, CNN's Scott McLean reports on the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza, Israeli airstrikes across central and northern Gaza that the IDF says targeted Hamas killed scores of civilians. This is a common theme, and we see this every day happening in Gaza, where dozens of Palestinian civilians, women and children, mainly women and children, getting killed by the Israeli military. And unfortunately, we have American politicians continue to support this genocide. So if you look at an article here by Palestine Chronicle, this was dated May 11 as well, which is yesterday. Talk about over 512 bodies found in 7 mass graves in Gaza, according to the Gaza Health Ministry. More than 512 bodies were found in 7 mass graves in hospitals in Gaza. The Palestinian Health Ministry in a strip said Saturday. We found, according to the Health Ministry, they say we found 80 bodies in 3 mass graves in the courtyards of the Shifa hospital, the one that Israel destroyed a few weeks ago, and dozens more inside the hospital departments. And it says here the virtual examination of the bodies exhumed from mass graves showed that the largest number of bodies belong to patients who were deprived of health care. Members of the United Nations Security Council, UNSC, expressed their deep concern on a Friday over the discovery of mass graves. So we can see here is these things that continue to happen, and we need to call for more investigation and let everybody know about what's happening in Gaza. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, and more videos to come, and please support our channel, and have a good day. Thank you.